Hello and welcome to another episode of Literary Gladiators, the show where we discuss and debate literature in all of its forms. If it's written work, it's game. Let's meet the panel.
I'm Dan.
I'm Kaila. I'm Tori.
And I'm Josh. And we have made it to 2020. Quite something we've been on this long.
I can't believe we got there so quickly.
I'm back from my, I was out the past episode because my friend Beth wanted me to join her and her friends where we held hands and sang Kumbaya to ring in the new year.
Oh, you weren't at Chipotle?
No, I don't go to Chipotle. But I did learn I refreshed myself on sign language, so...
okay.
So, Dan... Dan...
No. I don't know what you just signed, but that was an F.
An F? Where's the F?
D.
Yeah, this is D.
No. This is D.
D.
Pointer.
D, that's right.
D, there you go. D.
D.
A. N. Stick them out.
A. Okay.
There you go.
And...
You said fan.
Yeah, okay.
You said fan.
Fan Marsaglia. You got Kaila.
That's close enough. You got two letters right.
There you go. Okay.
And... This is Tori.
No. You just popped an H. Close enough.
Yeah.
We'll work on it in post.
I just tried to spell ham. I think that was good enough.
Yeah, there you go.
That reminds me of what we had for Christmas.
Oh no.
But today we're going over a Chinese fairy tale. This is the first time I'm making my way into this Chinese fairy tales and fantasies collection. And the work we're going over is A Small Favor, which was told by Sung-ling. And the discussion starter that I have for this one is, recalling the message at the end of this tale, which is, and I'll read it to you. The recorder of things strange says, to enjoy company and entertain guests is what drinkers, gamblers, and floating types are best at. More remarkable is Yang's wife, who offered such generous hospitality, though she was no drinker or gambler herself. What humanity is there in those who accept the favor, but do not reciprocate. Ting is a man who did not forget even the gift of one meal. Recalling that message, what does this tale have to say about the meaning of life and how one should live their lives and treat others?
I think it says that, being generous, hello, there we go, I can say that.
At least I can speak.
But only with your mouth, not with your hands.
Yeah, no. Leave that for other people.
I can do Italian sign language. Just not American sign language. I can do this. I can talk with my hands. Just.
Can you help this?
Hey now. Hey now.
Hey, I censored it.
It depends on if what you did there is derogatory toward any other nationality. Because YouTube is global.
That's why I blocked it out.
This may be offensive, though.
That's a B.
What is this?
Okay.
Moving on. I think what it was saying is that being generous, no matter what the circumstance, is the highest prize a person can have in their life.
I agree with that, and I think it doesn't matter who you are and what background you've come from. I think even somebody such as a gambler or someone who drinks compulsively, which is an alcoholic, or someone with a form of substance abuse or a bad habit has the ability to be a redeemable figure, and that one small deed can go a long way with the right person.
Yeah, you can be a redeemable individual, but it's the truly selfless act of giving when there's basically nothing left to give. That's truly like a highest mark of like a person's personality.
And the Yangs barely had anything to give to Ting, but they gave. Ting appreciated it either which way, and Ting was a very gracious person as it was because he had everything.
Yeah.
But just the whole act of them helping him out clothes.
Yeah, and I think it just goes to stand that like you just can't judge people based on their appearance, and you just can't
Yeah, that's
assume one thing of somebody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it usually goes to the things like people always say, like the ones who have the least to give the most.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's-
really good. Yeah.
Because they know what it is to have nothing.
Yeah.
So.
Because the thing is, a rich guy probably wouldn't be the same way. If they were rich. That's just my opinion.
I think all of them are different, though.
I mean, yeah, there are some rich people, but I'm just saying the things like normally when they write stories about rich people, they're usually the bad guys.
In the general trope says that.
Yeah, general trope.
Mm-hmm. But is there anything else anybody?
I mean, I think that basically sums it up. It was a short, sweet little read.
Yeah.
Mhm. I think it was enjoyable. I like the. It kind of read like an Aesop fable with a bit
Yeah.
more of. It was a bit more of an extended version and a bit more. I think where Aesop's fables are a bit more.
Whimsical.
They're whimsical and they're meant to catch the eye of the reader. This
Mhm.
was a bit more general.
Yeah, it's like a lot of Eastern fairy tales. They always have like some type of sort of message in them, but the thing is, there's not really much going on in the story itself.
And it was a bit more, maybe you could say preachy with its message, with how they.
They didn't
Conservative
cover it up
things.
too much
Yeah.
with like trappings and whatnot.
No, it's kinda
It's
clear
kind
what
of
it was
how
trying to
it's
get
kind of
across.
how
Not that
Aesop
that's a bad
ends
thing.
his fables, but
With the
that's a
written
trend.
message, yeah.
yeah, and in my book, it's in. Sometimes it's within the paragraph, and then others it's in bold.
Yeah.
So
It was a nice little read.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not recommend reading it in its original language because I can't read Chinese.
Well, if you can read Chinese, then
Then
I
don't
guess
read
read
it.
We have booktubers that can read, speak, and are Chinese. So
Oh,
we
I didn't know we were that global.
Yeah, we are global.
One would assume. One would hope.
It's YouTube.
Hi, Chinese people.
So there were no final thought. Other final thoughts?
No, I think that
Alrighty.
pretty much covered it.
Yeah, it's just a short fairy tale, a very good read.
What a way to kick off the year. If you're interested in checking this out and plenty of other Chinese fairy tales, you can find this collection that was published by Pantheon, who they have published collections of African folk tales, American Indian myths and legends, which we've referred to before. We're actually going to be reading an African folk tale in a month or two. There are folk tales from India, Irish folk tales, Russian fairy tales, Norwegian folk
Oh, we should do Irish
tales. I would definitely consider that. We'll see.
I got some fun
And
ones.
so many more. But here it is if you're interested. And be sure to join us next time for another episode of Literary Gladiators. For now, keep reading.
And go do something generous.
Okay.
Let's hold hands.
Alright.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Oh, Lord. Kumbaya.
Well, Josh, that was lots of fun. Thank you for singing with me and with these two over here. And I appreciate you filming.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for letting me film, because gives me evidence as to where I truly was and not at the session. I'll be back there next week and look forward to it. But I'm so glad that we were able to get together.
Cool beans.